You played for 6 months, and it comes down to one weekend in Houston in September. Tonight, the middle game of 3. It's the Mariners and the Houston Astros.
With a win, Seattle would take the season series. So not only could they gain a game in the standings, but with that being the tiebreaker in the AL West, that could be like a game-and-a-half separation.
Framber Valdez gets the ball for the Astros today, and it's been a struggle for Framber of late. Didn't make it out of the 5th inning in his last start Sunday in Atlanta. And Framber, a 6.41 ERA over his last 8 starts.
Here's Cal Raleigh turning around to hit right-handed. His OPS on the year is .943 as a righty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a curveball. First punch out for Framber Valdez, and there are 2 away.
So Julio draws a 2-out walk here in the top half of the second. You got Julio on at first base with 27 steals, getting close to being a 30-30 guy this year. There goes Julio. Pitch on the way for a strike. The throw on the second, the slide, the catch, the tag, not in time.
Stolen base number 28 for Julio, and he's in scoring position with 2 outs in the first. Gino now with 47 home runs on the season and a career best 112 RBI. Gino shoots this out to center field. It's got a little something on it. It's over Myers' head. Short hops the wall. Julio waltzes home. Gino drives in another run on a magnificent season from Eugenio Suarez. And he gives the Mariners a 1-0 lead in the first inning.
Again, the Mariners are on the board in that first inning, just like last night.
George Kirby pitching tonight for the Mariners in Game 2.
Coming off a career high in strikeouts, 14 against the Angels.
On the season, a 4.46 ERA.
So 1 out and nobody on for Carlos Correa.
Carlos with 1 of the 3 hits last night. There's a base hit into right field. That's a 5-game hitting streak for Correa. And he has hit in the last 9 games that he's played here at Dyken Park.
And now it's Jose Altuve's turn, batting .261. Altuve 2 for 18 in his career against Kirby. Ground ball up the middle, diving, unable to get it. Crawford, it's in the center. Correa stops at second, and Jose Altuve with a single. So the Astros have 2 men on with 2 out.
Now you get the lefty to the plate. Caratini playing first base for Christian Walker today.
And part of the reason it is Caratini playing first, according to Joe Espada, was he wanted a left-handed bat in there against Kirby.
The 3-2 pitch, swinging a ground ball right side. Naylor way to his right. Underhand flip to George at the bag, and it's in time to get Caratini, and that's going to retire the side. And Kirby works himself out of a first inning jam.
Naylor starts the night with a 6-game hitting streak. 10 for 24 with 7 RBIs during that streak.
Soft fly ball, kind of no man's land. Pena can't make the catch. It's a base hit, and Naylor with a parachute single.
That could be frustrating for a pitcher. You think you make a good pitch, you get a little pop-up, ball's in the air a long time, and it's not caught.
Curious here if Josh Naylor starts to mess with Framber Valdez, trying to get in the scoring position.
There goes Josh. Pitch on the way for a ball to thrown on a second by Diaz. No chance to get Josh Naylor, who picks up his 26th stolen base of the year. And again, you can run if you get that off-speed pitch, and chances are you're going to get it with Valdez. The changeup of the slow curve. Swinging a high fly ball into center field, and the catch is made. Josh tags, heading for third. The long throw in going to be cut off by Pena, and Naylor advances 90 feet to third base. So Mitch Garver with a healthy fly ball advances Josh Naylor.
Just missed it, but deep enough to get Naylor over to third base, and now that's winning baseball. Get him over, get him in.
Swing and a well-hit ball. Deep left center field. Going back is Sanchez to the warning track. He's there to make the catch. Tagging at third. Heading home. Josh Naylor with the Mariners' second run of the night. Victor Robles, a sacrifice fly. The Mariners have a 2-0 lead. A base hit, a stolen base, healthy fly ball to advance 90 feet. Sacrifice fly. Outstanding at bats.
Here's Raleigh. Been the summer of Cal.
With 56 home runs on the season, his next home run will surpass the Hall of Famer, the great Ken Griffey Jr., for the most home runs in a single season in Mariners history.
Cal, deep, the opposite way, and history! Number 57, a number never said before. The most ever by a Mariner. He has passed Ken Griffey Jr.
Cal Raleigh stands alone. Cal Raleigh has transcended to legendary status as we have watched one of the greatest home run seasons of all time.
A truly transcendent season by Cal Raleigh.
Here's Caratini, grounded out to first base his last time up, hitting .381 against Seattle this year.
That's a strike? Wow.
What is going on with the zone? Caratini would like to know. Kirby's good enough, but he's getting some help from Shane Leiben's partner tonight.
Kirby gladly accepts he's faced the minimum in each of the last 3 innings.
And now the Mariners keeping the pressure on Valdez. Have runners at first and second with only 1 out.
It's the big spot right here against Framber Valdez. This is where you can really put the nail in the coffin, knock him out of this game.
It'd be pretty huge if the Mariners could add a couple more. 3-0 lead already, but maybe extend this thing a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. Got him lunging for a curveball. Suarez strikes out. That's the 4th for Framber, and there are 2 away.
Curveball's come and gone. That was a good one, though. Good sharp break.
So still 2 men on for Polanco, who was grounded out and flied out tonight.
Ground ball, and it splits the left side for a base hit. Count is held.
And now the Mariners have the bases loaded with 2 outs for Josh Naylor.
Big spot in this game as the Astros get their bullpen going for the first time.
The count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a battle. He's alternating. He's gone curve, sinker, curve.
Raleigh at third, Rodriguez at second, Polanco at first.
Here's the stretch. Runners get their leads.
And he takes ball 4. A bases loaded walk. A huge walk drawn by Naylor. It's a 4-0 Mariners lead, and they have chased Framber Valdez in the biggest game of the season in the 5th inning. You want to talk about a big league at bat.
Framber's night is done. He's still responsible for the 3 runners out there, but he is going to give way to rookie right-hander Jaden Murray. He's thrown in 6 2/3 innings this season, yet to allow an earned run of his own.
Tom Canzone batting for Garver with the righty now up on the mound. Line, right field, base hit. Julio in to score. Polanco gets the stop sign. It's a ribby pinch hit single from Dom Canzone. That was a low-flying rocket, and it's 5-0 in the 5th.
Get that first out, all of a sudden shut down that offense. He puts a couple extra runs up on the board after maybe a situation where that momentum can swing. That shutdown inning. There it is.
Whoa, man, that is bullseyes kind of stuff from George Kirby.
And the dugout not happy with that call. That one looked like it might have had a better chance to be a strike than some others.
Espada has been run. Well, this has been brewing, obviously, and there have been misses behind home plate. That was not one of them. You have to realize, too, not only are the Astros upset with some calls, and understandably so, but this is the biggest game of their season.
And this is just pure frustration.
Anything you can do as a manager, try to get a spark.
Absolutely.
Well, I was under the impression that Espada got run, but there he is. So somebody got thrown out. Is Espada finding out now that he's been tossed?
I think so, yeah. Now he's getting his money's worth.
I was going to say, he was pretty calm when he got ejected and didn't know about it, but now it's getting hot.
All right, this is about as fired up as we've seen Joe all year.
So I don't know the last time that somebody's been thrown for a game and did not know it.
Joe was going to try and hang in there until they told him he had to leave.
Yeah, why not? He didn't even have to put on the mustache or sunglasses.
Leadoff walk, and here comes the top of the order.
And that's driven toward right center field. Cam Smith racing over. He leaps and he makes the catch. Heck of a play by Cam Smith on the backhand in the gap for out number 1. Back to first goes Crawford.
Back-to-back singles with good speed.
Astros in business, first and third, nobody out. Gets this sold-out crowd on their feet.
It's part of the order that you're hoping comes to the plate when you got a rally going.
The Mariners have a scoreless streak going back to the Kansas City series of 23 consecutive innings, but it's in jeopardy here. Correa's 1 for 2 tonight against Kirby.
He got him. 98 sears the outer edge. A huge first out for Kirby in the 6th inning.
Here's Paredes 0 for 2, his second game back. Strikeout and a pop out.
So this will be pitch number 9. Here comes the 3-2 from George.
Oh, and he got him right over the plate. Come and get it at 97, no less. The biggest pitch this year from George Kirby.
Now Jose Altuve will be the batter. Altuve is single in the first, a fly out in the 4th. Cam on third, Jeremy on first, 2 outs.
Ground ball up the middle, short hop right there, Polanco, and that is 6 innings scoreless tonight. Iceman George Kirby has blanked the Astros in Houston. He has dominated this ball club for his entire career, and it continues tonight on the biggest stage yet this year.
Oh, man, they are all about the home run and doubles right now. They are locked in on that.
Well, no team has hit more homers or had more extra base hits this month than the Mariners. To center field and dropping in for a base hit, and it's past Myers. Gino can stroll home, and Polanco shuts it down at second base. The Mariners have scored 6 runs tonight. They lead at 6-0 in the 7th inning. Another double right on cue.
That's 6 runs. That's a backbreaker too.
It really is.
Thought they were in the momentum shift was going, and we immediately turn around and answer. Oh.
Now the Astros with back-to-back hits, just like to start the 6th inning, this time with 1 out in the 7th.
Just got to keep battling. Keep battling. Sometimes good things happen. They're looking for that big hit.
Cam appears to be okay after that scary moment. And now the bases are loaded for Jeremy Pena.
Big swing would send some shockwaves through the Northwest.
Pena batting with the bases loaded. He's the best on the team with runners in scoring position, hitting .361 this year with an OPS of 1,084. Jeremy skies one to left field. Pretty well hit. Near the wall, looking up. Slam! JP3 scores 4. And the Astros right back in at 6-4.
They ain't done yet. They needed a spark. They got a jolt.
What a huge swing. His first career slam, and it couldn't come at a better time.
Jeremy Pena at home is lethal.
As the Astros now have the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out, and Yainer Diaz coming up. Yainer tonight is 2 for 3. A couple of singles and a run scored.
Yainer Diaz has an RBI in 8 of his last 11 games.
The 0-2. He got him! 97 up in the attic. And Diaz is locked down out number 2.
With Jesus Sanchez due up, Dan Wilson's going to go to the bullpen and call on the left-hander Gabe Spires.
Jesus Sanchez will be pinch hit for here. It's Christian Walker standing in. Walker 0 for his last 17, which is part of the reason why he didn't start today.
Spire fires home. 99! Gabe Spire just blew his doors off at 97 miles an hour. You talk about some big league pitching. Gabe Spire shuts the door.
Andres Munoz, the closer for the Seattle Mariners into this game. If you want to know how big this game is, Dan Wilson going to his closer for the 3rd straight day. He's got great numbers on the season, has yet to give up an earned run to the Astros in 5 games this season.
Tying run on base, winning run to the plate. It's Carlos Correa time.
Correa 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts lifetime against Munoz. Struck out against him yesterday.
Ground ball, gap, right center field. And
double him up at second.
Victor Robles makes the catch.
Yes.
And that is the ball game. The biggest series win in a lifetime for the Mariners. Victor Robles, strap a cape on that man.
Holy smokes, what a play! A season-saving diving catch by Victor Robles.
The Mariners are guaranteed to leave Houston in first place in the division. This has been the biggest 48 hours this franchise has seen in forever.